Alright, Buddy here from Backroad Buddies of Red Tail Lodge, and the video we want to share with you today is about Vega State Park. Now, we were coming from Rangeley, Colorado, so we headed south on Colorado 139, which is part of the Dinosaur Diamond Scenic Byway. And there's a couple interpretive site spots to stop at, but we weren't really planning on stopping at any of them. But we actually needed to pull over at one point, so we just randomly pulled over at this little pullover, and lo and behold, we happened to stop at the Kokopelli pictograph site, so we actually took that in. So that was a nice, pleasant little surprise that we weren't planning on doing. And then when we got to Vega State Park, there was someone in our reserved campsite, so there was a little bit of a mix-up, and so initially we were going to swap one night with them, and their site was this nice panoramic site with the view of the lake. Well, I think they quickly realized that they really wanted their original site, so we swapped back with them. It was no problem. And you know, at first we were a little disappointed because we had no view of the lake from our campsite, but it actually turned out to be a really nice campsite. It was secluded with these bushes and trees. And every evening that we were there, we called it our wildlife theater, because we would just sit back in our camp chairs and the wildlife would just come to us. There was deer strolling through, probably within 20 yards of us every night, and all kinds of different colorful birds and chipmunks hopping around and woodpeckers and osprey were flying overhead. So it really turned out to be a very delightful campsite, so we really loved it. Now, we were there for 3 nights, and the first full day we were at Vega, we actually took a drive over to Grand Mesa. Grand Mesa is the largest flat-top mountain in the world, and it's just beautiful scenery and a beautiful drive. So we headed up Grand Mesa Scenic Byway there, and on the way up to the top, there is an area called Mesa Lakes, and it's a little fee area. I think it's run by the Forest Service. But there's a picnic area, there's a campground back in there, and some cabins and lodges, and just several little beautiful little lakes that people would boat and fish on. And we actually took a hiking trail up to Lost Lake, and then also around Mesa Lake. And so that was a nice little hike that day. And then we finished driving the scenic byway on Grand Mesa, and then back to the state park. And then on the second full day we were there, we basically stayed inside the state park, and we hiked from the campground and picked up this trail. I think it's called Aspen Nature Trail, that takes us over from, we were staying in Aspen Grove Campground, and took us over to the Camper Services building, which is in Early Settlers Campground, I believe. But it's a nice little hike through the Aspen Grove, and just a very pleasant day. And just to kind of top off our wildlife experience, as we were heading out of the park on the last day, a couple of birds crossed the road in front of us, and we believe they were female dusky grouse. So if you are able to identify the birds, they're at the very end of the video. If you're able to identify those for us and either confirm or tell us what you think they are in the comments below, we'd really appreciate that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Vega State Park. Thanks for watching. And if you want more details about our stay in Vega State Park, you can check out the description below. We have a link to our related blog post. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Ta-ta for now.